Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reading a beautiful book called Tumble in Blue. I'm not going to be reading the whole thing since it's really long, so I'm only going to be reading one chapter of it. So, okay. Okay, so I'm going to be reading like 13 pages. So I'm going to start it. Tumble in Blue by Cassie Beasley. I'm going to read right here. A family curse, a terrible fate, and two brave souls on a mission to change their destiny. Okay, so I'm not going to be showing you since there's not pictures in here. This really hurts, guys. It's starting to go on my lip. From time to time, I bother to notice them. Tortoises. They come reeking of their bug repellents and their sunscreens, and the clicker snap of their camera nibbles away at the song of the swamp until I wonder if they can hear it at all. In my memory, the humans who traveled the Okefenokee were a different sort. I'm going to show you the first page after I read it. These new ones are less afraid, more curious, and on the whole, they are quite a bit plumper. It would be a lie to say I have not felt stirrings of temptation, especially in the deep summer when the sun glazes them with sweat, so they glisten juicy and bright as silverfish. Scrumptious, but I resist. My business with mankind is not, strictly speaking, that of the predator. I do have to remind myself of that when they come carrying maps. How they love those little guides with their safe paths through the swamp. It's kind of a cool picture, since it has like those trees. And first, so then you have kind of like a sneak peek before I get into like the big part. And to make matters worse, Blue Montgomery is cursed to lose at everything. And to make matters worse, his dad abandons him at his grandmother's house, which is full of relatives with similar misfortunes, all fighting for the one chance to have their curse lifted. Tumble Wilson is a hero in training, but whenever she tries to save someone, she fails spectacularly. When Tumble and Blue stumble upon each other one summer, they are determined to find the mysterious creature who just might solve all their problems, but what they don't know is that only a fool would dare to mess with fate. And there's also another one that is, if you have this book, then please comment if the comments are open, or I forgot the community's not thing anymore because it's been way longer. Okay, and it's Circus. It's that book right there. Oh, it has another 2 pages that looks exactly the same. Is that like this on the picture? No. Dotted out and color-coded acres of prairie in Blackwater and cypress and pine captured as lines on bits of paper, made small as gnats. Because Jesus not like a town. Such as inner morsels, you humans, that's something that hasn't changed. Which brings me to the beginning, to a couple of humans long dead, but still causing trouble for their distance. I don't know if I'm gonna say this name right. Amira LaFence, Wilcott Montgomery, names from a story that is now pushing its ends. It's been 200 years, and I still remember the taste of them on the night air. Thick, greedy, sweet with desperation. When they met on the edge of the swamp, the red sickle moon was cutting a hole in the back of the sky. My moon, and in its bloody light, two bad people were looking for an easy way out of the messes they made. By the way, I was reading like a robot since these like words, like this is a big book, like this is like 300 something pages. Like this big book, biggie book. It's a very big book. Okay. Montgomery was a horse thief. Laura Fante was a murderous young bride. He had robbed a milkman and he had shot her husband in the gut with a revolver 3 days after the wedding. But I am just hooked into the story. Like the first part, I love it. Not because like the card. Why? Perhaps they had their reasons. I didn't care to ask. What matters is that they ran from justice and toward me, and they reached my island at the same time. Precisely the same time as irksome situation for me and a tricky one of them. Well, one for them. I offer only one change of fate. Only one chance at the future, at a new future. Those are the rules, and they can be sharply when they get. I was looking at trouble terribly, and I was like sharply. They can be terribly sharp when broken. Well, at least they didn't use maps to find me. Even Montgomery and LaFontaine knew that much. Creatures like me don't fit in between cartographers' lines. Creatures like me, we can only be found in places where maps dare not go. Okay, do you want me to? I'm going to read this one page because we read one chapter of the book. Actually, this is the first chapter. It's a long book. Like a long book. I wish I had Percy Jackson to read to you guys because that's a book that I'm really interested in too. Because this book, not so much. I have to like be hooked in for me to want to read it. I do want to read it. It's just the first part. I like the first part of Percy Jackson. It's kind of boring, but I'm gonna do it. Blue Montgomery almost missed the sign. Ken's was winding up its wooden post, and its paint had begun to peel. It looked more like part of the wilderness around it than something made by human hands. But his dad seemed to know where the turn was even in the dark. He steered the truck off the asphalt and onto dirt. And in the shine of the headlights, Blue had just enough time to read Welcome to Murky Branch. Got in population 339. About 2 miles to your granny's house from here. Alan Montgomery raised his voice over the rumble of the washboard road. I used to run from our front door all the way out to the sign, back when I was your age. I am not saying my age, but what the heck? My age. Wait, I saw this short the other day that said, your age plus how many animals you have. Put them together. I'm not going to tell you what I am. If you guys are true fans, so I know my age and how many animals I have. If you do, then you're definitely a true fan. Okay, crap, this hurts like heck. Really wish I had Percy Jackson. Because this seems like an interesting story. Like, I love this book. But, I'm kind of bored. When I was your age, I could make it in under 12 minutes. Not bad at all. He drummed his fingers on the steering wheel and gunned the truck's engine. Whenever I do get to the second one, more trouble, where's the third one? I want to see what the third one. It's like a good one, if it starts with Tumble, if it's Tumble for that. Tumble and Blue. Tumble and Blue. So this is Tumble and Blue. Okay. Blue watched the woods speed by. His dad had been like this never since they left the hotel in Atlanta. Talky casual. As if he didn't know that every mile marker they passed stung like a wasp. There were no more mile markers out here, though no cell phone reception either. Most of the world had no idea that Murky Branch existed. The road curved in. Okay, I'm gonna try to make like a perfect view for you guys. You guys see. I'm only read 5 pages and it's still like 5 pages. I wish I had seen the watched the woods speak. No. The road curved in through a break in the pines. Blue saw a house. I'm not sure there's a page every like whenever it gets to the indent. The paragraph. I was like, whenever it gets to the end of this paragraph, I'm gonna show you guys. And through a break in the pines, Blue saw the house. 3 stories of ghostly white paint and wraparound porches were illuminated by a moon that was close to full. This is the page first. This is what I read last time, and this is page 1 right now. Page 5. Your granny's going to be so glad to see you, said his dad. She has been nagging me to bring you around for forever. She's been nagging me to bring you around forever. He whipped the truck onto the gravel driveway just as the glowing numbers on the dashboard clock changed to read midnight. Midnight. Rocks flew up to ping against the doors. Blue winced, imagining the scratches and dings in the new him, but he didn't say anything. His dad had taken a break from racing last year, but now that he was planning to get back on the track, he only had one speed: fast. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop. Because I don't want to read anymore.